I'd go from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft my account for Bronze to Mythic. A lot of love for the theme song in there in chat. If it's your first time seeing the theme song, raise your hand in chat. If you're on YouTube, let me know if it's the first time hearing it. Skytune Network, they're phenomenal. Go check them out. They did the theme song for me. They're freaking great. They're freaking great. So, Bronze to Mythic, of course, is a show where we draft our account from Bronze to Mythic. About to do episode 2, draft number 2 of New Capenna. New Capenna is a multicolored format. First draft went pretty good. It felt like a first draft, obviously. Now we're hopping into draft number 2. We're learning the format. This is my second draft in the format. So it's very important to note this show. Draft 1 is my first draft. I'm still reading cards. Draft 2 is also my first draft, but I'm still reading cards is the point. I'm still reading cards. And it's past the bedtime. I have a little drinky next to me, which is great. We're celebrating the new set. We're having a good time. And numbers here, first time chatter. Let's go. And of course, it wouldn't be Bronze to Mythic. Not that 8th person not being there. But we're good to go here. Open up our booster pack. And we opened up a pretty cool rare. A Ledger Shredder. This is a 2-mana 1/3 flyer. Stormcrow, eat your heart out. And whenever player casts a second spell each turn, it connives. Connive is the Esper mechanic. Connive means to draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, you put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So, pretty powerful card. If you discard one thing, it is going to be a 2/4 flyer for 2, which is great. What else do we have here? We got Dusk Mangler, kind of a weird 7-drop. A lot of things to do with that. And then, honestly, not much else. I mean, like, some good duels. We have a Rogues Gallery is pretty good. We're taking the rare. One of the important things when you're loading a format is, if you're unsure about a pick and your goal is to learn the format, you should probably usually take the higher rarity card because you're less likely to play it. So we'll see this card, all the time in draft. We're not going to see Ledger Shredder very often. So take your opportunity to play with the card you're unfamiliar with and learn to see if it's good or not. So Ledger Shredder. And pack number 2, the rare is missing. We see a Knockout Blow, which is pretty good. Is a 3-mana deal 4 to attacker or blocker, gain 2 life, can cost about less mana. And what's going on here?
I can't see if you needed anything. You said you were low on a drink, and I was going to discreetly.
Discreetly?
But
Yeah, Nicole has Karn in her arms right now. Nicole's very discreet.
But
Very discreet.
I was here until you said something.
Well, what? Yeah, exactly. So everyone's ahead of Karn.
She was passed out on the couch.
All right, so we're gonna take a Knockout Blow is pretty good. It's certainly reasonable. Snooping Newsy is really good. I think this card's actually awesome, and it plays very, very well with our first pick here. I think I like the idea of Connive being much better in a black deck than a white deck because black has more graveyard stuff. So I'm gonna take the Snooper here. I think the Goons is also quite good, but I think a Snooper is actually really, really good. That's just what my gut instinct tells me. And we're passing a few white cards here too. So take the Snooping Newsy, and again, this card is a 2/2, ETB Mill 2. If it has, so again, every family has a theme, right? So Connive is the Esper theme mechanic, but every color pair is like a sub theme, and the Dimir sub theme is having 5 or more mana cost in your graveyard, and again, plays very well with Connive, obviously. So, Sleeping with the Fishes. This card seems awesome. 4 mana for your usual enchantment that comes into play and taps things, but you get a fish also. We're finding Nemo. No one's sure. It's also another Snooping Newsy, but I think that this card seems really, really good. Really, really good. So good news, this is here. However, I think that's cool. We got a few decent white cards here. Pass some of those around, and this is the kind of card you want to have a lot of, if possible. But we're gonna take the Sleep with the Fishes here. This is a Rooftop Nuisance. Oh, this card's good too, but Sleep with the Fishes. All right, so past a pack. Broker's Hideout is the Bant Sacrifice Land. Fake Your Own Death. I mean, Welcome, Bandits, Magicians are all fine. Make Disappear is fine. It's not insane. I think I'll have a lot of fodder to make this card good. There's also a Kill Shot. So the white is still kind of floating through a little bit. Courier's Briefcase now doesn't really work because obviously this is an allied colored shard. So Sultai is not really on the menu here. Warm Welcome, Roastmaster. Obviously Grixis is also possible as well. I think it's just the Magician, honestly. It's Magician or Kill Shot, I think. I already passed some good white cards, though. So I think we're taking the Magician. I'm not really happy with this pick, but it's a fine card. Another Kill Shot. All right, so Kill Shot's all day. Kill Shot's not exactly insanely good. Anyway, we got a Maestro's Theater here, which is going to be very, very good. Rock Tumbler, Glittermonger. Obscure Initiate is okay, but not super exciting. Just going to take the Theater here. It's a pretty easy pick. We know we're blue-black, probably, and this is also just a tri-land if we end up in Grixis. So, feels fine. Feels fine. Brass Knuckles, Broker's Hideout, another Magician. And again, the Maestro's theme, or the Grixis theme, is Casualty, which is sacrificing creatures for value. So cards like this that make good fodder is really good. This is like a really good glue card, honestly. This is the kind of combo where it looks kind of but it just does everything every deck wants to do. In your Naya deck, you want to play a lot of creatures and have a lot of landfall, creature fall triggers. This does that. In your Grixis deck, you want sacrifice fodder. This does that. In your Jund deck, you want treasures. It does that also. So really good glue card. You're going to hold your deck together here. And there's also a Nuisance too. This card's actually really good. I'm taking the Nuisance. I think I want Magician, but Nuisance seems really, really good. I kind of glossed over it. This is a tap, creature draw card kind of card, but you got to have some fodder as well. Card's good. Card's good. We have a pack here. Ooh, some good cards here. So we have Indulgence, which is to draw 2, discard 1, unless you have your 5 mana or 5 different values, which is pretty good. I think the body's pretty good. Celestial Regulator is not bad either, but more of like a countery card. Synergy card that needs things to happen to be good. So I think I like Indulgence here. We know we're blue-black. I think we're pretty clear of that. Maestro's Initiate is awesome. I love this card. I think this card is phenomenal, and it's a great thing to discard off of your Connive triggers, so love it. Also, good card to dig at the body, but I don't want too many of these, I don't think, so it's just great. Pack's pretty mopey. We have a Cutthroat Contender, which is not super exciting. Fake Your Own Death, Sewer Crocodile. I mean, if you need a 6-drop, you could do worse than this, but, you know, most really want that. Slip Out the Back is kind of whatever. I'll take the Contender, I guess. It could end. There's a chance we end up like a Dimir deck. I think that being 2 colors is a really cool thing you can do for sure. It's not you don't need to be a family. And if you are an aggro 2-color deck, then you are at an advantage against some of your opponents because you kind of just have good mana and kind of beat them. Locked Alone. This card seems bad. Take the Rosemaster here. We might be Grixis, so Socialites About the Back. All these cards are pretty bad. I mean, Guidance is kind of cool if we end up Esper. So I think this is a pretty good speculative pick. It plays very well with Connive. So stick with that. It's also a 1-drop for our possible Delirium-esque stuff. Late Briefcase, late Warm Welcome. But again, if we're Dimir, the one color we really can't be, take this, is green because it's the one enemy color of both colors. So these cards are both terrible. And Broker's Initiate, sure. Okay, so didn't really see much red. So Esper is certainly on the table for sure. Open up a Wiretapping, which say 5 mana enchantment, Hideaway 5. You draw your first card during your draw steps, draw another card. If you have 9 or more cards in hand, play the card for free. So this is basically a 5 mana Howling Mine, personal Howling Mine. But it's very clunky and very expensive. I'm not really thrilled about it. Exotic Pets is cool. There's also a Glamour Thief, which is a good Grixis card. Not that we have too many spells yet. Sticky Fingers, another Nuisance. I do like this card, but we're kind of lacking in like fodder creatures at the moment. Interesting. I think I want to try the Pets, and maybe we'll lean Esper. Could take the. I don't think the rare's good enough. Oh, okay. Let's read this card that has a lot of stats on it. 4 mana for a 6/6 trample ward 2. Damage combat if it is untapped. Then we tap a creature and tap. This card's insane. Couldn't ask for a better card. Summon the Kraken. Jeez. Woo. It's just a good card on rate, and our deck would love to have a bunch of crappers in play. This is perfect. Perfect. All right. Also, a Grizzly Sigil, which is very good. Another Nuisance. But yeah, just slam jam. Thank you. Cool. All right. We get past Evelyn the Covetous, which is another rare. A 2/5 flash. For 8 or Vampire ETBs, add the top card of each player's library, the collection counter on it. Once each turn, you may play a card from exile. This card's good. This is just 2/5. It draws 2 cards. That's really good. I mean, also, you can just play it in our Esper deck, too, if we want to. There's also a Lackey. I think this card's actually insanely good. I think this card's very similar to Lantern Bearer in that format, where it kind of looks like whatever, but it's just like the perfect synergy card. I think this card's great. But yeah, we're going here. All right, there's a Scheming Fence. Not so great. 2/3, 4/2 for a 2-drop, which is fine, obviously. Shuts down a permanent. You can steal abilities, but whatever. Sigil's great. Super awesome. Initiate's pretty good also, but pretty easy Sigil. I mean, we're like possibly Esper. Yeah, we're going to Sigil here. We want some more fodder. I think we're pretty clearly Esper at this point. Another Snoop and Newsy. Opinions. Parcel's kind of cool. It's a mana fixer or a removal spell later in the game. It's a 1-drop, which is kind of cool. Another Lackey, though. This is an interesting spot. Do we want Lackey or do we want Snooping Newsy? I feel like we're a little off of the whole graveyard multi-card thing. I don't think Lackey is really, really good. So we're going to take the Lackey here. It's a 1-drop. And Shadow of Mortality. Yeah. We got Backup Agent at the counter. Broker's Initiate. Broker's Veteran. Goons is great. Goons is awesome for us. Goons is also a 5-drop, which is cool. I'm down. I'm down with the Goons. So right now it looks like we are Dimir, possibly splashing white. We only currently have 2 white cards, and they're not, like, incredibly good or anything. Another Nuisance, another Snooping Newsies. It's like an interesting spot for us. Do we want to be super aggressive? Or do we want... I think if we're going to be aggressive, we want the Newsies also. Oh, I'm going to Newsy here. I think Newsies is really, really good. But I think if we're going to be Dimir, then I want to be really aggressive. I have a lot of 2-drops, so... Shattered Seraph. There's also a Horde Hauler. Coming damage to a player, make a treasure. That's not very good. That's like a commander card. There's also a 1-drop here of Cutthroat Contender, which is not bad. Not bad. Let's see the 1-drop. We're looking pretty aggressive, folks. And Nuisance is really, really good if we're aggressive. So, all right, sweet. I'm in. I think we're just Dimir. Another Nuisance. That might be too many Nuisances. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Case the Joint. All right. 3 Nuisances. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures, a Maestros, a Pets, Kraken, Fishes. I would like more fodder. I would definitely like more fodder. But if we can get more fodder and keep our curve nice and low, I think I like where this is going. We don't need fixing if we're Dimir, which is awesome. This card's like fine. And Demon's Due is terrible. This card's terrible. Another Rooftop Nuisance? Alright. I mean, this card seems pretty good to me. I don't know, but 3 mana, draw 2, tap 2, they don't untap. Good aggressive card, draws cards. Need to have, like, crappy tokens to sacrifice to it to make it, like, really good. But seems pretty good. It does make the pets a little more appealing, honestly. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and land. This card also seems just, like, kind of okay, but... Alright.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
I mean, if it was good enough the first time, it's good enough this time, right? I mean, the card just seems really good. It's just like off 2/5 flash, it draws 2 cards. So yeah, sure, I guess. Why not? This card's kind of cool. A lot of good white cards in this back, but whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of top end, that's for sure. A lot of top end. I'd like some cheaper cards, but murder, sure. Murder, She Wrote. It's funny because this card would be really good in our deck, but like I don't think we want to be white. I think that ideally this deck is Dimir. Ideally this deck is Dimir. 2 white cards are present. Dimir makes our mana fixer in this draft is going to be drafting Dimir. It's going to be not flying any cards off color. So another snooping. We have a district and a sigil. I really need some more things to sacrifice. One of it is definitely table for sure. Sigil's really, really good. But the thing is, like, I feel like at this point now, this is a very, very important thing when you're drafting, is to recognize diminishing returns, right? So we have a lot of casualty right now. A lot. Possibly too many. So another sigil is pretty rough. I think... He has 23 cards. I'm going to take the district here. I think this will table. I think they'll take this, and this will table. So, take the district. And let's keep going here. Obscure Ascendancy. This card is pretty fun, but Scuttling Butler. Control 2 or multi-card permanents. Kind of amusing. Run to town. This back's kind of bad for us, honestly. Obscure Ascendancy. We play a spell. Its mana value is 1, equal to the number we have. We do have 4 1-drops. We don't have any fixing for it though, like actually at all. So I think we're just definitely trying to not be white. I don't love this pack. This pack's kind of bad for us, but should I take the run out of town? All right. Join the Maestros. It's not great. Case the Joint. Need some more creatures. Honestly. Gathering Throng. I mean, Join the Maestros is not like the worst. We should have a bunch of 5-drops though. We're not playing it, but I was watching red. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Literally the best card for our entire deck. We're running out of time to get them also. Couldn't ask for a better card for our deck. Just the card we want. Like the card we want. Alright, other snoopers. We're not playing white. So this is gone. This is gone. We're at 22 playables. We got some snoopers. We have 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s, and lands. People are really like not taking this card. It's actually crazy. Snoop it. I would like a 6-drop in my deck, honestly. For like, you know, what's it called purposes. It's funny, like, I guess we don't have that much discard. If we had more Connive, we could just like play an off-color 6-drop, try and trigger our stuff. But that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Always hurts terrible. Whatever. Sure. Riveteer's Charm, Fixer, Bypass, Agent. These cards are bad too. All right. Chat's asking about the overlay. It's the untapped.gg draft with overlay. Free to download. Exclamation point untapped or in the YouTube description. Use my link, please. They sponsor me, and they're great. They're really, really great. Yeah, whatever. So, Snooping Newsy, come on down. We have a parcel. We have enough ones, I think. All right. We're just going to be really aggressive and see what happens. I don't know how this is going to work, folks. This is an interesting one. We're only on draft 2, and we're already like off the map right now. What's your family, Jim? What the hell's a family? I ain't got no family. All right, so this is our deck. All right. They want Grixis. Interesting. They want Grixis, but we're Dimir. All right, so lands is 24 cards. Lackey, Contender, Sigil, Shredder, 4 Snoopers, Indulgence. Maybe we shave a Nuisance. I'm a little worried about having enough fodder. I mean, Run to Town's not great either, I guess, but honestly, Join the Maestros is not like crazy. Oh, it's Casualty 2. I'm sorry. That was Casualty 1. My bad. Just kidding. Card's terrible. I think we're playing 17 lands. We have a lot of good top end. Like, we have 2 of these. And this is just a 2/5 Moldrifter, you know? So, Scriveneer, Incriminate. Yeah, I think it's just it. We just need to cut 1 card. Yeah, honestly, you know what? This card isn't that bad without Casualty. Just cast it. Whatever, it's Frost Breath, you know? I'm going to cut this card. Run to town. Oh, it is one of my 4-drops. So you might want to keep... So right now we have all of our lands. We have 5 1s, but some will get exiled. We have 6 2s. We have 6 3s. 4 4s, and 3 5s. I want by 17 lands. So we need to cut 1 card here. Revel Ruiner is not great. It's probably just run to town. This card's just like not great. We just have other ways to do that kind of effect. It's gonna ship that. So ship that. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play the Theater. We don't really need to play with Theater because we have plenty of ways to get lands to get rid of. We'll just mill them eventually. But you probably should just play it. That's 2 tap lands in our 1-drop deck. We don't play this actually. If I had less snoopers, I think I would be more inclined to play it. But with 4 snoopers, a shredder, we have a number of ways to discard a land. So yeah, that's our deck. Let's just add some lands and go nuts, I guess. Gonna go 7-7 probably, right? Yeah, 7-7 or 8-8, 7-7. I don't know what the math is. You do the math. And add some nice ones so we're not playing any of those weird fixer creatures. And call it a draft. All right. 8-8. That's our deck, folks. So remember, now is the time to place your bets. And let me know if this is going to be a winner or not. YouTube folks, was that get 7 wins? Yes or no? If you're a believer, type believer in the comments. If you're a non-believer, hit non-believer. 7 wins, yay or nay. Episode 2, Bronze Mythic. Let's go. Place your bets, folks. Believer or non-believer. 7 wins, yay or nay. A lot of non-believers. I'm sorry. There's actually more believers than non-believers. But the non-believers are putting their money where their mouth is here. This is a proportional payout. It is based on odds. So the amount of money it's in, or goblin tokens that are in, will change the odds or whatever. So place your bets. Let's go. And look at this hand. It's great. Keep. All right. Swamp go. 2 colors in the 3-color format. That's what we're doing right here, right now. Episode 2. We're still in bronze, obviously. It is episode 2. All right. Let's snoop it. Snoop it up here. Snoop mill 2. We mill over a 4-drop and a land. That was a really good mill. Really good mill. That's 2. Body dropper. Right. Expandable lackey. A little awkward. Do I want to trade here? I think I do. I would offer a trade. Voxy with the raid. Holy moly. Thanks, Voxy. Voxy's great. Go follow Voxy. Voxy's drafting today too, I believe, right? Go follow Voxy. She's awesome. And welcome. First time you're in my gym. How's it going? Welcome. We're drafting. It's Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft from Bronze to Mythic. Episode 2. This is my 2nd draft ever in the format in life. So, we are Demir with this deck. It is our very first game. If you haven't followed us with that follow button, you're all awesome and welcome. Not my usual time slot, but it's new Capenna. I'm finishing up my my Shivas Regal and Coke here. We're just being gangsters. The Court Official. This is a really awkward one. We're going to discard the land here. So we're going to draw 2 anyway. So I'm drinking some Halo. Yes. Drinking Halo. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try this at home. All right.
You look terrible.
What? Why would you say that to me? Take 2. Draw. Shredder. Player casts their 2nd spell. Let's see. It is a sorcery, which is important to note. You can't like tap things on their turn. I have a tap for 2 turn cycles, but we're gonna attack here. I would like to not trade Lackey off. I don't think they'll block though, honestly. Let's not attack here and play Shredder. I'd be very surprised if they block. So I don't want them to block because I want to have my nuisance available. But this card's an instant. It's busted. Yeah, I totally agree. Wow, they're gonna really? You're not gonna block, really? No way. Really? Block my card that has value in the graveyard and puts me closer to this thingy? Alright, if you say so. I guess they got us. Ledger Shredders here. Sorry, it was our first pick of the draft. It's a rare. 1/3 for 2, flying. Second spell cast per turn. We connive. And connive, of course, is the new ability for Esper. Chad is here. And draw and discard. Oh, that's why they blocked. Oh, this card's so good. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's so good. All right. I don't know why they didn't snap block if they had this card. All right. Sure. So, busted card. ETBs, exile creature from a graveyard. If you do, look at the top 3 and draw a card. So good. So good. It's all right. It's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Where's the overlay? It should be on. Should be on. They bin Corpse Explosion. Oh my god, they're strangling too. We loot. We're discarding the Nuisance here, I think, because we need to, right now we have 4, 0. I guess if we discard Nuisance, they're strangling the Shredder. Hey, it's Goon, actually. Oh, wait. Oh, they just punted so bad. That's so funny. We're conniving here. This is going to get a plus encounter. Sure. So, obviously a weird little interaction there. We're going to discard, I think Goons. So, new set, new format. Everyone makes mistakes. I'm sure they're not be happy about that one. But still has a very good start here, nonetheless. We could trade if we want to, but I don't think we do anymore. We're going to draw a Taplet. All right, we're going to cast this Nuisance here. Just draw a card. Just cast it regularly. Tap this thing down. We draw a land. That's fine, but we have 5-drop too. So play this. We're now 1 mana cost away from having our Snooping Newsy be a 3/3 lifelinker. And this is we have 0, 4, 5, 3. So a lot of 2s in our decks. We have some 1s also. And we're currently winning the race here. We have 2 copies of Evelyn the Covetous, which is obviously pretty lucky on our part. 2/5 Flying Flash. Pops both top cards, and I can play the cards once a turn, which is pretty incredible, honestly. Echo, Echo, Echo. All right, sure. So the Echo, Connive. It's pretty big. Pretty big. They discard a Sewer Crocodile. They're already there. They have 6 cards in the graveyard, and they already have like their Delirium on. It's pretty sick. And they get in. It's 14 to 13. Can't really attack anymore. We can Evelyn to block though and play some defense. We can rock the Kraken as well. They have still 4 cards in their hand. Their deck seems pretty good. Still 4, and they also discarded this card too, which is pretty wild. We play Kraken, or we just rock this thing end step. We take a pretty big chunk, but yeah, we're just gonna say go here. Let's say go. Make some blocks. We could try and block with Evelyn. I would like to untap with it to get the cards. We're going to have 5-drop in the graveyard, so they're going to attack with the 3/3 and a 3/4. So, pretty easy block. We could Fire Emissary and block with it, but I really want to untap with it. So, I'd rather just take 3 here and have a good chance to make sure I can cast the card off this. So, we're going to block. Block, whatever. See what's up. See what's up. Trying to get max value here. Taking a few points of damage is totally worth it. They play a creature and they'll play a murder or whatever. It's totally great. Evelyn the Covetous. Let's just say go. We're still casting it. Alright. What do you got? It's dead. So we exile top card each player's library. If this is in play, I can play them. But I imagine it's going to die here, honestly. If I had to guess.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Rooftop Nuisance. Alright. I mean, sure. We will play a swamp. We're going to play the Kraken. This is so sketch. Just have 4 mana up. Bunch of cards. 3/4. We can block. Kind of want the game to go longer. Very, very strange. If I knew the format better, I would have a better idea what's going on here. This is a very, very strange situation. We're going to jam, take 3. I'm just going to block. I'm just going to play Kraken so I go. Kraken's real good. Kraken's real good, so. Here's the Kraken. Only counterspell I think there is the Mana Leak / Rune Snag. And the, they would have countered this probably, and obviously we can play 2. Here's the Kraken. So this is a Ward 2, Trample 6/6. Each combat, they can tap a creature by getting a fish, which is great. Kraken. I'll say whatever I want. It's my freaking TV show, right? So they go. I got the microphone. Kraken. My Kraken. You got a Kraken here. End step, run out of town. Put this card on the top or the bottom. We're just gonna bottom this. We could like play it. Okay, actually, we'll keep it on top. Because next turn could be play this, loot this away. Put it on top. So they run out of town. And they bounce my Ledger Shredder. We got 2 Boom Booms in play. Unfortunately, again, this is like not as good as it could be because they didn't hit anything off, so we should 2 swamps. But we have a lot of lands. We have a looter effect. They're coming in. Sure, take 3. Happens. We're also at 13, and we got some Boom Booms. Another buy dropper? Sure. So right now they're having the issue of having a lot of good cards with no fodder. A lot of payoffs and no all killer, no filler. So I'm trying to say. Kraken. That is true. It is other vampires as well, which is kind of insane. And they're going to Glamorous Outlaw onto their land. They're a little stuck on lands here. I'm actually pretty fine just like casting this and not popping it. I could actually even sack the Shredder. What if I were to play the Shredder, sack the Shredder, and cast this twice, tap 2 things, and attack for $1 billion? If I go to, it's a sorcery, so I go to combat, then they might tap this, and then I can't attack super well. So like, that's interesting. Let's play this land. It's an interesting spot. 2 spells. Yeah, we'll go combat, sure. See what they do. Because the thing is, they could just block this also with all 3 things, which is still pretty good for us too, I guess. See what they do. It is also a 2-drop in the graveyard for snooping Newsy also. So they tap it. Now we're not going to attack, so no attacks. We're going to play this thing. And then we're going to cast this, kick it, tap the 3/3, and probably the flyer. So we're going to casually this. We're going to target the 3/3. Sack the fish. Target the flyer. So we draw. We draw a Lackey. And right now we have 4, 0, 5, 3. If I discard the Lackey, I do have Snooping online for next turn, which is kind of sweet. I'm down. It also makes it a 2/4 flyer, so ship it. We draw Murder. Cool. Alright, so Sega. Now we've got 3, 1, 3, 4, 0, 4. If I fish, I lose my Delirium effect, which is a little annoying, but Fester Day. Oh my. Fine. Alright, fine. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Nothing. Just stone nothing. Alright. Well. We're going to snoop. And we're going to move to I should just go to combat right now, right? Might cast 2 spells here also. Let's snoop first. This way, if I play a spell in combat, I can grow this. Yeah, if I play Evelyn with an Evelyn in play, I believe I get 4 cards, which is kind of cool, but now I have an extra 2 in there. So I have 6 out of 5. Move to combat. Kraken. Wow. They're letting me attack. Super sketch. Could have Murder here. But We also need to, like, not die. Because we are at 8. So this is a very interesting spot. Lifelinker's definitely in. We send in the Kraken also. We should leave out Murder and have 2 good blockers back. I kind of like that. Ideally, we gain 3 here. Fester Day. A tight game 1 in our draft here. The Graveyard Shift. Crikey. Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm going to kill this before blocks because I don't want them to be able to block this. I want to gain some life. If they block it, then I kill it. Obviously, I don't gain any life, so we're just going to kill this now. We're going to loot with our Shredder. We're going to discard a land here. Keep our Evelyn in hand. Kill that. Now our other blocks suck. Love it. Love the trade here. Fantastic. Take 6, gain 3. And now we're all hooked up on that. We got Lackey. We can Lackey 2 and still have this thing, which is great. Should we just say go? And now we're in pretty good shape. I did not grow this, but I want to cast this obviously later too. So we're at 11 and they're at 7. The Kraken is rocking and rolling. This is sorcerer speed. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Bronze Mythic. It should be instant speed. It should be instant speed. I think it'd be playable and constructed if it was instant speed. Honestly. Bottom, sure. Sure. Biscuit Brower, we sub. Thanks so much, you're great. Cutthroat Contender. That's a vampire, folks. That's a vampire for Evelyn. Let's go. Top 2 cards. Rooftop Nuisance, Dig Up the Body. Oh my god. They are so dead. They are comically dead. Let's sack this thing, actually, though. I was kind of dumb. Whatever. Casualty. Tap this. Sack this. Tap this. Loot. Or draw, I'm sorry. Loot. Discard. I don't know. Our deck seems kind of sweet. How about this one, too? Is it once turn? It's once turn, isn't it? Alright, sure, whatever. Oh, it's not once turn. It makes a card, but I can't cast them. Sure, whatever. Attack step. Give me a fish. Attack for a bunch. You're just dead. Get out of here. Just get out of here. You attack. You attack. We got the fishes going. The fish seem great. Fish seem great. Trade, gain. And if things go wrong, we just have a second copy of Evelyn. Sinister's in chat. Some haters in chat were saying that this deck won't be able to close out games. We'll deck out first. We're closing this game out. Let me tell you. Deal gone bad. Dig Up the Body. Lands. Whew. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. Can't close out games. Can't close out games. Attackers.
Do a barrel roll.
They dead yet? We have 9 cards in our deck. They have 15, and they are dead.
After it was all over, we took us in the house to serve as pancakes.
All right, 1-0. Pretty common to play more than 40 in Grixis. Ooh, that's a pretty bold claim to make day 3 of a format. I know in Theros with the self-mill decks, you did occasionally want to play more than 40 cards, but it's a pretty big. You really got to be sure you know what you're doing when you do that. All right, so Broker's Initiate is here, sure. We have Tainted Indulgence. We don't really want to cast this like early. They're just gonna block, but I'll attack. Whatever, maybe they won't block. Unbelievable. Sam's gone over 40. I do trust Sam. Sam is my go-to for limited advice. Usually around the middle of Bronze and Mythic, I'll usually watch his podcasts. They're on YouTube. I understand you can't watch a podcast. I understand, but I have an 11-year-old stepson. Yep, and me and my wife are actually expecting. So we have one on the way. My first. All right, so I watched the podcast on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Like, so, we're not going to cast this because I want to get value off this. I don't really want to discard any cards in my hand right now, so I'm just going to untap and draw. It's a swamp. It's not ideal, but I'm just going to be patient and chill. I'll probably Girder Goons Blitz. We'll see, because they are Bant, so it's more likely they have Exiling removal, which makes it not as good to cast, so. Thanks, Variety. Appreciate it. Thanks, everyone. You're awesome. Alright, Civic Gardener, what do you got for me? Kind of cute with this card, honestly. Because you could, like, have 4 mana, float a mana, untap it. Alright, so they attack for 2. Sure. Didn't get any mana boost. It's pretty cool for us. Grixis to want 44 to 46 cards. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. Alright, so here comes the Gardener. In case you're wondering, also, the final count was 47 to 53. Just saying. Just saying. My turn. All right, untap. There you go. There's my buddy. There's the old Snoopy. Snoopy, help me out here. We need some cards in our graveyard. We got a 2 and a 0. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to say go. Pass Turnsky. Pass Turnsky. Snooping. Snooping. Witness protection. Sure. What do you offer me? Just a legitimate business person, alright? Just a legitimate business person.
You look terrible.
What? My card doesn't look terrible. And another Broker's Initiate? What are they doing? Alright, sure. We got 2 of 5. Coming in for 2. I mean, now you probably just double block, right? We already have a 2 in the bin. Nah, actually, I'm not going to double block here. Untap a land, sure. Yeah, super awesome card. I love this card. Can't wait to play it. Auras and Historic. No blocks. Whatever. Take for Kazoo. Alright, so untap and draw land. Sure. So we're going to fire up the Girder Goons. We're just going to cast it. Should have cast this bad boy. They have a way to exile it. So be it. You know, so be it. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So we have a legitimate business person. They have a... This card's really good. Wing Shield Agent. A 2-3 for 3 with a shield counter is like almost good enough by itself. Shield counters are quite good. And then giving things flying is also really good. So pretty solid. We're drawing some lands here. It might be at the point now we're going to cast this. If it's basically draw 2 with 20 lands in our hand. So we'll just cast the Indulgence. I think we're past the point of trying to make it work. So just cast it. We draw... Sure. We draw Revel Ruiner and Murder. So we discard a land. We've now got... We're still at 2 of 5. The old Goonski can come in. I don't really want to play this land. We can, like, Revel Ruiner. 4-2 is pretty good. I don't love the double block. Actually, I guess the double block is pretty good here. If we attack with the Goons, we trade with the Gardener and half of the Windshield Agent. That's not bad, honestly. It's not bad. Let me cast Ruiner. Yeah, that was a jam. Just a jam. We can Murder in theory also, but... So... Okay, so this is a bit of an so again, part of Bronze Mythic in the early stages is, we're in Bronze right now, this is our second draft, is not to make fun of our opponents, but to recognize the players are making them suboptimal, so you don't make them too, right? So right now they're trading a shield counter for 4 life, but at 20 life, this is just not really a good choice for them. You know, that shield counter is pretty valuable, and I just don't think it's a very beneficial play for them. So we're going to Ruiner here. It's not ideal because our hand's pretty good, but it's still fine. Take a look. We draw. Alright, so we'll discard Sigil. Whatever. It's not ideal, but Evelyn's very, very good. Murder's very, very good. 4-2 Menace is also very good in this board, too. So, yeah, very good, but not the ideal discard, but it's a sort of situation where, like, our hand's now so good that, like, we can afford to discard this, so. There's a Dapper Shieldmate. This is a Another shield counter creature is a 4/2 on your turn. And they're just going to jam. Going to give this thing flying. Interesting. Mehmet Shyamalan, resub, my favorite username. I love you, Mehmet. You're great. You're great. Give us flying. Card's pretty good. All the shield counter cards are pretty good. They trade pretty well, obviously. We could trade Ruiner for Wing Shield Agent. Honestly, the Menace isn't very good because he's Broker's Initiates. I said because I can't kill both things. I was going to block. So maybe our Connive wasn't like... I guess we had a Connive, right? No choice, but I was going to block. So we're just going to keep grinding. Just going to keep grinding. Get the 4/4 in. Get the Covetous up. Just do our thing. Just do our thing. We can even cast this now, so we have 2 drops in our deck also. Yeah, let's tag with the Goons first. Shift the Goon Squad. Sen says, Jim, thanks to your set reviews, took your advice on cards, went 3-0 at F&M draft this week. Set reviews are on YouTube, folks. For those who don't know, again, my name is Jim. Not my usual time slot, so full-time content creator. I've been Magic full-time now as far as content goes for 6 years. Pro Magic player for over 15 years. And hi, I do Magic everywhere. I do content here on Twitch, on YouTube. I do content. This card's not good. I do content on coolstuffinc.com, on TikTok and Instagram now. I'm really spreading my wings. This is our second game. We are 1-0. 1-0. Offer you can't refuse. Counter target non-creature spell. Don't play this card, folks. I can see boarding this card if you are really, really wanting to kill something, but...
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
He said the line. He said the line. All right, so we have Kraken. It's funny, like, if they have a counter spell, I can counter it. Just counter back. Like, we're going to attack, and we're going to attack with multiple things. Attack. It is a free block. I don't see this back. Whatever. Attack with 4/4. This card's also good. I can be vampires too. So, what you got for me? The 4/4 attacks. We are in theory offering to trade for the shield counter and the gardener, but they're again going to block their shield counter away. So, again, opponent is not making great use of her shield counters here. The really good thing about shield counters are a shield counter is not for life. A shield counter is a second creature. So don't think of your shield counters as, I can just block and gain some life. It's great. Think of it as, I have 2 Dapper Shield Mates if I block profitably. No. We'll just hold this. It's face up also. So. Warm welcome. Warm welcome. Kraken goes off. They hit an Entourage. That card's pretty good. Pretty good card. And we're going to untap here. And just going to say go. It starts smashing in. Start smashing in. There we go. There we go. Initiate. God, this card's so good. Okay. Let's jam. It's a vampire? It's not a vampire. It's not a vampire. Tilt. Desecration Kraken for all my Desecration Demon fans. Gonna give me a fishy? They're gonna give me a fishy, sure. And we're gonna jam with our 4/4. And that's it. Just a 4/4. Nothing to murder yet. Fortunately, our Maestro's Initiate is not looking too good here, but just gonna play it. Just gonna play it and say go. A little awkward that we're short of mana to use it if we block, but play line 5. Play Entourage. This is worth killing. This card is very, very good. Very, very good card and good stats in this board also. And we're going to instead kill this. Get our fishies going. Fish tokens are real good.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
If you shouldn't play one of his card, you probably shouldn't play 2 of it. That was awesome. That was awesome. Move to combat. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right, tag step. Here comes the fish. Here comes the 4/4. The counter offer. It should be uncounterable. You're right. That spell should be uncounterable. I agree with you. I totally agree. I'm sending in everything here. What is it, 14? Their block. Their attack's going to suck. Yeah, I'm just sending the clowns here. Oh, my God. Woo! Oh, that's a clip. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. No, you. No, you. Oh, great. Wonderful. Block the Maestros. Perfect. Thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed, that following, of course. What's up? Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. All right, let's pop this thing off right here, right now. We have plenty of 2-drops in our deck. So draw 2. Excellent. Discard 1. Play Contender. Trigger the Evelyn. Life is good. Land. Sure. We keep hitting land out of this card a lot. We'll say go. We'll say go. Uno reverse card. I love it. I love it. It's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Love it. Creator says, I regret doubting this deck. Yeah. Yeah. Non-believers. Ooh, Jedi. Look really janky? I think this thing looks really good. I mean, my second draft, I have no idea what's good in this format, but the eye test, it's got a good curve, a few good kill spells, good card draw, a few good bombs. Alright, so they play Jedi. Draws been good so far. I mean, like, yeah, our deck's just a 2-color consistent deck, right? Like, I think it's hard for this deck to draw badly, honestly. We should have like 4 of our good 2-drop. We have a good mana curve. We have a very even mana base, you know? Alright, Ben's a non-believer. Prize fight. We're gonna fight Jenny with the Cutthroat Contender. Yeah, alright. So our opponent is making, again, not to make fun of our opponent. Our opponent might be a newer player, whatever it is. You know, the point for me is to let you know what not to do in Bronze, right? And our opponent is definitely a little itchy on the trigger fingers here too. So using a kill spell to kill 1/1, not really super effective. You know, maybe you find a better spot. Maybe that spot might be 2 turns from now. You know, they're making a 3/1, but like, what's a 3/1 do here? Not that much. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. There's a Lackey. I mean, this game is like pretty close to over, right? We get to play Lackey, Nuisance, tap 2 things, tap. We want Jenny in combat, unblockable fishies. Yeah, but cast this, whatever. Cast this. We have 14 cards. Tap this. Gonna tap the 3/1 and the. No, actually, I tap the 3/3 and the 2/2. Tap this. Sacrifice a legit business person or a lackey. I think it's a lackey. Sack the lackey. And then we're going to tap this thing. Draw a card. It's another nuisance. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're just chaining nuisances. Now are they dead? They look kind of dead. Maybe. I don't even know. Whatever. Kick this thing. Tap this. And... oh shit. Wait. Hold on. Casualty. Tap this thing. Then we're going to sack whatever this. Tap this. Draw another card. Oh, I tap real bad. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. Play this thing. Draw some cards. Can't close. Move to combat. Trigger the Kraken. Back with everything. Yeah, I mean... don't wrath me. I guess. Don't wrath me. Definitely seeing the fear of decking. It's definitely a thing. Alright. Play this. Gain some life. Alright. 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 Untap. Draw another F. Alright. There we go. There it is. Working it. Oh, shit. Record that for YouTube. Alright. I'll go back and edit that, I guess. I'll edit that one in. Ah, no. Anticlimactic. I'll go back and edit that one in for YouTube. Ah, damn it. I hate editing videos. God. Those don't know I live edit I live edit my videos. So I pause between games. So I occasionally forget to hit the pause button and restart it. I'm getting a new console, so I don't have like a blinking button on me, so I'll know better But yeah, all right. Don't worry. I gotta get that one in the video. We gotta have the offer that can't be refused. All right, there we go. Making a new video. There we go. All right. Anyway, back to the games. Back to the games. Cutthroat Contenders, Nuisance Goons. You can keep this. A little awkward, obviously. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Cabaret Courtyard. It's a party. Party. Domino Man says, pro players in bronze makes you want to cry. We're not going to be here for long, my friend. All right? Not going to be here for long. And we're also learning the format, too. I don't know what the hell's going on with this format, you know? All right. They play Agricultural Custodian. We're going to play 2 contenders. Contenders. Ship it. A Sewer Croc. I don't know. I think our card's pretty good. We'll see. We'll see. Already in silver. Already in silver. That's right. That's right. And again, I reiterate, the point of a series is not to smurf. The point of a series is to show players the progression from bronze to mythic and teach you the things you need to know at each level. So right now we're learning a lot of basic stuff. You know, basic deck building things, basic gameplay things. As the series goes on, things get more complicated. So if you're stuck in platinum, that'll be a little more helpful for you as well, and so on and so forth. So we draw a Tainted Indulgence. We have 2 contenders here. We can really jam. This thing's actually kind of a beater, honestly. I might actually just tap this. But pulling noobs is a side benefit. Yeah, exactly. So this is a very aggressive 2-drop, obviously. We can pay life to grow these, but like, it's kind of painful. I might just tap this. It's like draw a card, tap it, get in for 4. It's like fine. It's fine, you know? Yeah, let's jam. What do you got for me? Pump it up. Pump it up. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. So I cast this. This is like, with no other play this turn, it's fine. Now they are Grixis, so I'm much more inclined to just hard cast Girder Goons. Oh, never mind, they're white too. Okay. Okay, that card's pretty good too. So they have a Glamour Thief. 2/4 haste, makes mana. When it dies, return a spell. Alright. Sure. Alright. Man. What an aggressive start ski. Is it possible I want to just Nuisance and sack one of these and just tap both these for next turn? I think it might be. I don't want to pay life? I don't know. I kind of do. I kind of don't, though. We're 18, 6. They'll be at 14. They'll be at 11. Ooh, boy. This is a very, very interesting card to play. They played 2 lands. They earned it. Ruthless Aggression or nah. This question is, do we want to play a longer game or a shorter game here? We are drawing a lot of cards. I'm just going to deal 2. Play this, casualty it, tap this, sack this, tap that one also. Who's the beatdown? I don't think we are the beatdown. Draw a Lackey, cool. So obviously we'd love to have sacrificed a Lackey to this thing, but whatever. We've drawn a lot of cards so far. We have Hardcast Girder Goons next turn. Inspiring Overseer. Woo, boy. Card advantage. Man, they are just popping. What's the name for these lands? Like they're all, I wish they were all like theaters or whatever, or all courtyards, something like that, you know? You just call them courtyards. So they didn't get a Forest. No 5-color shenanigans here. Untap and draw a Snooping Newsy, which is very good for us in theory. The problem is they're just like gonna pop onto us next turn. They can like remove this. We're like probably in trouble. This can block this in theory. So I think the Lackey goes in alone. Try Evolving Wilds. Alright. Girder Goons. Hang on, buddy. Say go. So, if they remove this, this can still block this. We've got 1 and 3. Once things start dying, we have Snoops maybe to get us up to draw 2 here. Auto fetches. I like auto fetches. Auto fetches. Alright, so that's 6 mana. Uh-oh. That card's pretty good. Okay. So whenever they draw a card, they drain for 1. So it's at least 1 every turn. Sure. Lifelink on the Snooper here might be pretty important. What are they doing here? What are you doing? You're eyeing my goons. What are you doing?
You look terrible.
Whack! They're going to cast this for mana and whack this. Alright, sure. So now we're at 3. Make it 2/2. That wasn't bad for us at all, honestly. Revel Ruiner? That's pretty good. That puts a land in the graveyard. So what's Snoop? Snoop mills over. Wow.
Bingo!
Synergy. Play this. Play Revel Ruiner. We draw a Rooftop Nuisance. Yeah, ship a land here. Now we have 4. And we have 1, 3, 5, 0. 1, 3, 5, 0. And we gotta say go. We're very close to getting there. Very close to getting there. Drain 1. And folks, no idea who's on the other side of the screen there, so please avoid using, he, they, guy, or they is good. Guy, them, dude, whatever. Revel Ruiner is here to connive. The board's starting to gum, and this card's on a gummed board, obviously. So is this card, actually, too. But, I don't know. They have a lot of good multi-color uncommons here. They discarded a knockout blow. Oh my god, that must be so good. That must be so good. Alright, so... attack step. Deuce. Sure, down to 7. Getting a little scary here, I'm not going to lie. We draw Evelyn the Covetous. Villain works. Villain's good. Enemy's good. That magic player over there. I mean, we do have the Rooftop Nuisance. We can kind of just pop off here. We're going to have a 1 in the graveyard. We can fire up the Lackey. We can sack the Lackey and play, which is even better, I guess. We can tap the... Can I get Delirium this turn, though? If I sack a 2, it doesn't work, obviously. Sack the 4. I mean, we could sack that, and we get Delirium. We can't tap all the things that can block this safely, though. So this is a challenging game. A challenging game. We want, yeah, I guess just these two. All right, so we're gonna tap. Let's cast this. We're catch, dude. Tap this. Sack this. Tap the 2/4. Let's see what they want to do. Slip out the back. They're going to phase out their Augur of Agonies. That actually sucks. I don't draw a card. Draw another Evelyn. Oh my god. Alright, now we're up to... we're still not there yet. Shit. This is a difficult game. This is a difficult game. We're going to have 5s in the bin, too. Oh, man. We need the life gain, too. We're at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. This is Menace also. Maybe I should have sacrificed the 3/1. Yeah, I don't know where we're going here. We can cast this. Ooh, that was a good draw. Sigil wasn't great. I'm going to start with these Evelyns. So now we're there. Now we can, like, Sigil something. It's actually pretty good. We Sigil. We kill... Shit. My clock is going. I gotta make a move here. Sorry, folks. Very challenging, challenging turn. attack. I think we just jam. Can't block us anyways, so just freaking jam. They block here, we gain 3, they take 5. We drain. We have Evelyn Shredder. Oh my god, their deck is good. Just all good cards. Removal spells and good gold cards. Probably a valid strategy in this format, honestly. Alright, so they, Chrome Cat. Alright, they played a bad card, folks. They played a bad card. Whew. Didn't think they were going to do that. Alright. They're out of cards, but we might be out of time. Snoops. We got the Snoops. They're at 15, we're at 7. Three. Shredder. We can loot off Shredder. They top their card. We could Evelyn. Evelyn can block this thing. Can't block the flyer, though. Sure, let's just do it. I'm in. What's your top card? What do you got for me? Deal Gone Bad, Swamp. Alright, that's not bad. Play Snoop. We got 15 cards. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Mill 2. Say go. Yeah. Alright, we're trying. Trying our best. Trying our best. You have Deal Gone Bad available. It's theirs, right? It's theirs. We can Deal Gone Bad. Shredder. We have Lackeys. If they brick here, we have a decent chance. Again, the problem, of course, is that like if this thing ever dies, they've got a number of good kill spells in their graveyard as well. Murder would be nice. Murder would be a great job. I can go murder Deal Gone Bad in one turn. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. This is so tense. Somebody say something.
Do a barrel roll.
What? What are you looking at? I can feel the tension. Bronze and Mythic. The show our death from Bronze and Mythic. Episode 2, Draft 2. Tense game. We're in silver. What's it going to be? Chrome Cat. Ow. Got a blister today. Doing yard work. 9 hours of yard work today. Opponent's going to attack and stop me from just blathering on about whatever no one cares about. Trying to save, trying to make some interesting stuff here. They have a 4/5. I want to draw. I put a land. I want to draw my my Tappy card. My Tappy card. Flyer can be done by Red Sigil. I know what the card does. I only want to kill one. I don't want to kill the 2/1 flyer. I want to kill their better creature. So we draw a land. We can just fire with the old Snoop. Maestro's Initiate was a really good draw. Like a really good draw. Alright. So we don't want to trade our Snoop with the Maestro's Initiate, you know? Four. Shit. What a hard game. Alright. We're just going to attack, I guess. Feels bad, but we need to gain a life, so... Feels awful. Does not feel good. Up to 6. I guess they just get the life back from this thing, too, and once they draw, but... Yeah, we're pretty, in pretty big trouble here. Double Lackey, 17 life. They just, like, all of their good cards have stayed in play and gained them insane value. Lackey... We can, like, leave up Deal Gone Bad, but, like, I doubt they'll screw it up. Just say go. Alright. Trip the thingy. We have 4 Snoops. Yeah. Maestro's Initiate is so good. It's, like, unreal. You saw my set review. It was my bomb in common for black. Just seems so good. This card's great too, obviously, but... Alright, down to 3. We can kill the Overseer. I'm going to mill them. Because we're a little close to, it's like milling out here. Oh, man. Gross. Draw 2. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. No ways to get... So we have to draw basically exactly a murder for this. Whoa. I was thinking play dumb. I'm so stupid. Yeah. Oh, no. Come on. What are you doing to me? Alright. We're just dead. Unless they block really badly. 22. Yeah, alright, we're just dead. Alright. Alright, they got us. Their deck's good. Their deck's good. I have a sack line to play. Oh, I'm done. Whatever. What are you gonna do? I have a sack line to play. Could have sacked it. I don't know what I'm drawing to like, get me out of this, honestly. I could draw maybe murder, but like I think we just lose to everything else too. So that's alright. That's alright. Look at this freaking guy. This guy's having a party. Party. Alright. Revel Ruiner. This hand is really awkward. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. Look at his face. Look at his face. Hand is slow, but like, we're on the draw. Whatever. Like, we can just cast Nuisance, draw a card, and buy some time. Forest? Forest. Oh, there we go. We also have 4 of these, so,
Bingo!
Alright. Snoops, Mills, a 5, and a 5. Oh my god, that's the worst case scenario. Sure. Here comes the deuce. Another forest?
Inconceivable!
Alright. If our opponent drafted mono green, what do we do? Jacob, resub, thanks so much. Grizzly Sigil. We're going to cast Nuisance, trying to draw a card. So, obviously this is not an ideal casting of his card, but it's not bad. Whatever, it's fine. Could be worse. Could be worse. Steel Leaf Champion, another Forest. Okay. Alright. Come on now. Play land. We're going to play Revel Ruiner. And we're going to see what turns up. Connive. Draw. Cutthroat Contender. That one's gone. That one's easy gone. That's 3. We now have 1, 3, 5 in the graveyard with a 4 available. A lot of 1s, 3s, and 5s, unfortunately, but could block here, but a 4 in the graveyard. We're not going to do that, obviously, so. Alright. They look kind of mana screwed. So, Menace, this thingy, could just sleep with the fishes, honestly. I'm just going to sleep with the fishes. Whatever. Tap this, attack, get it for 6, just say go. Like, it's mana efficient, makes token. Last game was pretty interesting. This game is less interesting, of course. Alright, sure, whatever. It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Happens. MTG Cowboy, yeehaw. Yeehaw. Snoops, keeps. It's a Snoop keep. I had to play the laugh track, otherwise no one laughed at that one. Ominous Parcel. So this is a 1-mana artifact. Sack for a land, or sack for 4 damage a little later on. Again, we're a little out on fodder this game, but just casting this is fine, whatever. Like, the fact that, like, the fail state of this card is just, like, a card that draws a card and buys you time is, like, pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable. Parcel, sack it, sure. Get Swamp. We get a Gender here. Ah, Snooper number 2. Love it. Snooper, mill 2. It is a land and a land. Milling the same card twice sucks. I want to mill varied costs if possible. There's Jund. Mayhem Patrol. And they're going to blitz it. So, do they have a sigil here, or are they just crazy? They're just crazy. Okay. Definitely a lot of skill testing mechanics in this set. I think Blitz is one of them. I think you don't really want to Blitz unless you have a really good reason to. It is a good mechanic, don't get me wrong. But I think you want to be like sacrificing it or, you know, doing something else with the creature to get some kind of value. And if you can't do that, then just like wait or cast it. You know, you don't have to Blitz your creature. Just cast it, you know? Like if they're desperate for land 4, sure. See, we milled 2 there. Attack. Now you got 0 and 2. But like, I just felt like a great turn for us, you know? Assassin, sure. Sleep with the fishes. Can't cast that one just yet. Where should tap this though? I'm sorry, I should hold on. Maybe we should cast the Revel Ruiner. We've got. This puts a 2. We already have a 2 in the graveyard. Trade with this. Revel Ruiner's a 4/2 menace. It is really good. Maybe we should Revel Ruiner just don't attack, actually. Drawing card is value. I mean, they spent 2 mana to deal 2 and draw a card. That's not, like, particularly good. It's okay. It's fine. But it's not a use of turn 2, you know? Sandbox use almost always Blitz. I don't know if I agree with that. It's still early, folks. Sam's very smart. Sam's smarter than me, sure. But, like, you know, smart people can be wrong, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? So, I want land 5 for Evelyn. I want a 3 in the graveyard, I think. Oh, I could bitch the 4, but no, I should just grab one of these. Pump it up. Just gonna say go. Not gonna trade with this thing yet. We can just wait. We can see it. Wait. Oh my god, okay. Sure. Whack. Whack. Sure. Draw land. We've got 4. We are almost there. We have 0, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast my 5-drop. I'm gonna cast it on their end step though. Once again, just gonna say go. Just gonna say go. Cast it on their end step. See what we get. The card's really good. Like it's just a 2/5 Mold Drifter, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. They parceled. Put in a little work. They're eyeing my newsy here. My newsy koozie. Alright. You got my newsy. But now we get to Evelyn. It's almost like bad we have like 3 good rares in this deck, so I'd love to see how the deck plays without rares. Let's go. Alright, end step. Evelyn. Top cards are land. Finally a non-land, thank God. And we also drew Reservoir Kraken. So we can't Blitz from here, right? Can we? Maybe we can. Maybe we can, actually. Oh, shit. Right, I forgot. I forgot how it works. Alright, let's cast Kraken, so go. Whatever. We are not casting Light Up Stage, apparently. Just play Kraken, just say go. Like, whatever. I want to see how this deck plays without rares, says Jim, as he plays another rare. It's very easy to say that rares matter more than usual this early in a set because you don't know what to do yet. So your decks aren't as good, therefore the games go longer, therefore they're decided more by rares. So give it a week, you know? Incriminate. Goodbye, Snoop. Sorry, bud. I love you, but you're gone. You're gone. Kraken. Nothing. Say go. Another Snoop. So we can, like, just tap and Snoop. We can, like, sleep with the fishes. Actually, we can't do that, actually. We can... Goons. They have to... Actually. So, they have to tap a creature. We can sleep with the fishes here. And then they can't tap anymore and get it for 8. Then I can't do anything else. I could Girder Goons. Attack. So many freaking options. We should tap with this, yeah. So let's tap with this. Tap with this. Just cast it. Tap this. Play this. blitz it. It is casting it, so you can't do it from exile. And just get it for 100,000 million damage. You're at 6. Your turn. Draw a card. Sigil. Oh my god. We're just popping off here. They're less than popping off, but MTG Cowboy. Ouchie wowie. Don't have any untapped creatures. You can't stop the Kraken. The Kraken. The Kraken. The Kraken. Well, it's about time to be hitting the old dusty trails. Bouncer's Beatdown. Cost 2 less to cast, target the black permanent. X damage, target your X power. Okay, so my opponent didn't realize this is not a fight, or not a bite effect. This card deals the actual damage, not the creature itself. So they tried to do like the bite trick, so don't do that, basically. It's a new set. Obviously, most cards like this work like that. This one doesn't. There you go. So, you're dead. There you go. There you go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's keep going here. Let's keep winning. We're doing our thing. Silver tier 2. And folks, we're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, we're 4-1. Let's keep it going. Ooh, yeah, this is a hand. Yeah, tap ad's a little awkward, but this is fine. We can keep this. Hand's great. Hand's great. I'm the kind of person, let me know if you're like this or not in chat, where I need to make every mistake once, usually. When I'm playing with new cards, new decks, whatever, usually I make that stupid mistake once, and I don't make it again. So, a lot of dumb mistakes. Oh, it comes tapped? Oh, that works like this? Oh my god, you can't do that at sorcery speed or whatever, instant speed? You know, so, all right, let's go. So, we got Lando, we got Calrissian, coming in for 2. Savannah Lines, ship it. And then we're going to play Old Snoops. Old Snoopy. Snoopy says 4, 3. Okay, we'll take that. Take that. I'm getting an Esper Triome. Some Swamps. And Rafine's Silencer. This card is pretty good. This card's pretty good, unfortunately. So, Connives, and then when it dies, creature gets -X for X in its power. It's just a solid 2-for-1. Just a good card. Just a good card. We draw a land. We already have a... Yeah. I guess we just gotta get 2-for-1 here, honestly. Like, it really isn't like a good way around this card, unfortunately. We try and tap it with Sleep with the Fishes, but like, then they just sacrifice it to any effect at all. And it's even worse for us. I guess that puts a 4... Actually, I already have a 4 in the graveyard. Oh boy, do we just 2-for-1 ourselves here? We have so many good cards in our hand too. I think we just do play land. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna say go. I'm not casting Indulgence right now. There's no card in my hand I want to discard, and we can just try and get it to get the max out value later. All about that value. Nightclubber. The good news here is that this obviously kills my contender, which sucks. However, it puts the 1 in the graveyard. And then now with only this in play, I can offer trades and like have it not 2-for-1 us. So they blitzed. And again, I don't really agree with that. I feel like you just rather have a 2-2 in play right now, honestly. All right, so draw a card off that. Now I've got 1, 3, 4. We could, in theory, just like cast this and try and make Delirium next turn. But I don't want to discard a land because I have 2 5-drops in my hand either. We have 5 in our... Don't have a 5 in the graveyard. Maybe just pop this thing next turn. Yeah, so let's untap. Draw murder, sure. I'll just freaking hit the goons. Get it for a bunch. And then put a 5 in the graveyard. Draw a card. Try and draw a 5th land. So, ship it. You're 12. This dies. Draw a land. Like it. So now we have 1, 3, 4, 5. They storefront. What do you got for me? So what you want? What you want?
Make a little noise here, huh?
Past midnight? Oh, it's past midnight. Whew. It is so far past my bedtime, folks. Oh my god, that's pretty good too. Okay. So we don't really want to be in a spot where we could try and like save this at instant speed with the indulgence. I don't really hate. Attack of both. Maybe they block this and try and kill this. We pump it in response. I kind of like that. 3, 4. We discard it. It puts 2 in the graveyard no matter what, so you can discard whatever you want. I'm gonna attack with both and see what happens. I also don't mind just like trading the board off here. Sure. So I can indulgence and they can only kill this. I keep a 2/2 alive. I can just play Evelyn also. Indulgence. And then I have murder up. If I discard a land. I'm just like, yes, let's just do it. So, do this. Discard a land. Now I've got that. We gain the life. They shrink this. Now it's a 1-for-1, which isn't that bad, honestly. And now you can just go land. And now it's a little weird because I kind of want to cast something. Oh, I'm just casting murder, though. This is fine. Just say go. We could nuisance here, just draw a card and tap this, but. So right now we got a whole bunch of numbers. We got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heartstabber. Ooh, they're playing their own graveyardy stuff. And Mage is a 10. This card's good. This card's good. Alright, so they got some stuff. They got a board now. We're probably going to want to murder something. This dies mill 2, draw a card. That's annoying. Kind of want to Evelyn. I'm just going to kill this. I want to kill something. It's probably the best card to kill, so I'm just going to kill this thing. Rooftop nuisance again. With so many nuisances. So many nuisances. I'm just going to attack. It's funny because, like, if our deck didn't have these rares, if they were just, like, cheap fodder for these things, our deck might be, like, better as a deck, but less powerful because it didn't have the rares. You know? Which is kind of weird. Like, imagine if, like, all 3 of our rares were, like, 2 more of that blue 1-drop, and then 1 more Snooping Newsy. You know? Like, how, like, consistent our deck would be. Not that I'm complaining, obviously. I'm just saying, like, if the rares weren't there. Alright, so not going to try and block here. I want to try and end step this so they can't kill it. Hopefully if they 4-drop and then if they murder in their hand, I'm going to resolve this. Alright. It's probably going to die. We could have had, like, 6 of these. Like, they're just everywhere. Resolves. Look at the top cards. Sigil, Storefront. Please don't die. What's up, 8? You're up late. I missed your schedule change. The hell's a schedule? Not usually I'm as late, but wanted to get some Bronze Mythic again before we get. I want to get Bronze Mythic, like, done. I want to get things rocking and rolling. So we can Sigil to kill both of these, but we don't have anything to sacrifice. Just gonna play Storefront and play Newsy and just, like, do the things. Honestly, it's kind of weird that it just didn't do anything. I'm a little kill shot wary here, honestly. Wary. We're not gonna Sigil this turn, so just gonna play Snoop. Let's start there. mill over 2 lands. Sure. And I'm just not attacking here. I'm just not doing it. There it is, 0. I should have checked that first. This puts a 0 in the graveyard. I should have thought of that before I did it. So, we're gonna get a swamp, and just gonna say go. Again, I don't love attacking in a kill shot here. I think we just keep this thing in play. We have other vampires too, so there's a lot of value to do. Just gonna say go. Could cycle one of these, but like I just don't think we want to do that yet. They have exotic pets. So they have some fishies. Let's have Glamorous Outlaw. Sure, it's fine. Still have our sigil. Here are the fishes. We can use sigil now to kill both of these, maybe. We find things to exploit. They go cast this. We could probably sleep with the fishes it and then sigil it. See what they do. What? Alright, go to bed. Hi, Toots. Karn's sleeping over here. Who wants to say hi to Karn? If you want to see Karn, put a Karn in chat, please. Karn's our doggo. This is so weird. It's like not doing anything. I'm really still feeling kill shot. We could like sleep with the fishes and kill both fishes with the sigil, which I kind of like. But like, yeah, I'm gonna start casting spells. We'll just do this. Let's start target this. See what happens. All right. And then I'm going to sack the token and kill both their things. Cast this. I'm going to copy it. A little fish on fish violence here. Something's up. Something stinks. I don't know what it is, but something stinks. Funny, they should like probably sack this to counter one of them. But they didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gonna have to pay 1. I'm sorry, those 2. I'm just gonna like attack with my Snoop. And now this thing's like this doesn't even do anything anymore. Just attack with both. Like, obviously I can draw more vampires, but I also have another Evelyn in my deck too. So like if they have kill shot here, whatever. Bring it on. Bring it on. Fake your own death. Sure. They clearly had something. This is not ideal. It doesn't really work though, because this thing just dies anyway, so there's a token obviously, but I'll take that exchange. I'll take that exchange. I think it's fine. Play the boom boom. We just tap it. Draw a card. Do our thing. Try drawing over our vampires. We have 2 of the 1-drop vampire versus 1 of them. Top. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's cool. I don't want to stack it, obviously, but I'm just going to cast this. Target here. Draw a card. Ooh. Snoop. Snoop-de-doop. Mill over 2. Bingo. Now I'm going to exile this. Ship that. Get it for 2. Say go. We got 12 cards left. Gotta be aware of your deck size in these decks, honestly. A lot of self-mill. Maestros. Maestros indeed. Maestros is all around. Scheming Fence. Oh, we drew a vampire. Let's go. Top card each player's deck, please. We get a swamp, and they have a Glamorous Outlaw. We're just gonna tap shit, right? Yeah, I think so. Play swamp, play lackey, and then nuisance the both blockers and just get in. Actually, no, we're gonna nuisance these 2. So play swamp, play lackey, play nuisance, pick it, target the maestro, and target the outlaw. Sacrifice this thing. Not the size of our deck, it's how you use it. Wait, no! Target this thing. draw, Rebel Runner, draw, land. I thought I misclicked. Attack step, ship it. I can block here, I guess. I was stupid, whatever, sure. Do that, and play this. I think we're in pretty good shape at this point. This card is the nuts. This card's so good. Like, just really, really good. You need to have the fodder for it, for sure, but... Where's Ben? Is Ben still here? Fencing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's do this. Let's keep... Oh. There we go. Keep it going. Here we go. Hands great. Keep. Austin. First time sub. Love it. Hands raised. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. 24-hour stream confirmed. Oh boy. Everyone's pumped for Bronson Mythic. Everyone's pumped for the new set. King of Games is here. Space Hyena is here. It's barely late afternoon in California. Maestro Theater. We gotta keep going. We have thousands of viewers. Right? Snoop. Hit it. Andrew Mine 2 sub. What's your name? Where from? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Milled 2 lands. It's not great because A, want to mill different values, and B, I kind of want to draw land. But we have the Indulgence, so we can discard one of these Evelyns and make them feel so bad when we Evelyn again. Riveteer's Initiate is a creature that can get Death Touch. Sure. Indulgence. Just gonna indulge me right now. Oh, should I cast this? Maybe I shouldn't cast this, actually. Maybe you're right. I have a lot of sacrifice stuff, too, though. I have like 5 or 6 exploit cards, so. What's up, Nikki? Appreciate it. Oh my god, we didn't draw a land. That's really, really bad for us. Okay. Discard Evelyn. Now we've got 0-2... 0-2-5. Well, we actually have it next turn. We draw land. We just nuisance and sack the lackey. So I want you all to know too. I did 9 hours of yard work today. All right. Well, Nicole's family came over. We did a whole bunch of yard work, crap stuff. It's my idea too. It's just like the really crazy part. What an idiot, right? What an idiot.
Still a piece of garbage.
We drew the land. Sweet. All right, ship it. We'll just go. I mean, nah, we're just doing it. We're just freaking doing it. I can't not do it. Tap this. Sack this. Tap this. So now our hand is fixed. Our cards are on. I do love turning on my Snoops. Late night? Late night stream? Oh, you idiot, Stimpy would be a great soundboard edition. What a good idea. Oh my god. A defensive Dragon's Lash? Sure. What are we doing here? We snooping? I would attack this. We should go like Ledger Shredder, Snoop again, and just attack. I guess we just attack first, right? So we'll attack. This is a pretty good trade, honestly, so I'll take this. When was the last time you did 9 hours of real labor? Are you implying what I'm doing right now is not labor? I work more hours than you. I promise I do. I promise I do. I promise. All right. Ledger Shredder. Let's go. So Delirium is a mechanic in the new set. Every family has a mechanic, right? So the Esper mechanic is Connive, but every 2 color pair has like a pseudo mechanic, and the Dimir one is to try and get cards with 5 different mana values in your graveyard. All right. So we're gonna discard a card here. I think it's just the contender. Also, it's a 1-drop. So when I bounce the lackey, well, that's good. So Connive, 2-4, Snoop, mill some more stuff. Great. We're just snooping for days. Snooping for days. Evelyn, Revel Ruiner. Second swamp would be nice. Can't cast, the Evelyn without swamp, but thanks, Crimson. You're great. Appreciate it. This card's so good. I like this deck a lot. Here comes Mayhem Patrol. Just jamming. Just jamming. Super sketchy attack. Why this and not this? I meant it still. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind. I lied. Still a super sketchy attack though. What punishes us here? What punishes us here? Like, I don't know the set very well. It's on my second draft. I'm just forget. Whatever. No blocks. You got me. All right. You got me. Whatever you got, I'm just not gonna play into it. Okay, the first strike thing. It works. Sure. Quick straw dragger. It's still. Oh, it lived. That's true. That's fair. That's fair. There's a 2/1 +2/+1 first strike at card, and there's a dagger that gives +2/+1 first strike. There's also a +4/+3 that would not do anything though. So whatever, we'll take it though. All right. We're just playing more cards here. We didn't draw Swamp yet. We do have Revel Ruiner though, which can loot. Drop out of black. We're a pretty comfy 24. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Snoop can't... We could Snoop and then exile the lackey. I kind of like that, actually. We could Revel Ruiner, but... Let's attack first, see what happens. Here we go. Send them to clowns. They got mana up, but what are you going to do? You're going to block. Sure. You got your trick? Play your trick. Whatever. It was antagonized. Wow. Sure. Fine by me, honestly. So I gained 3 life. They lost trick and then wasted a lot of their turn. It's good for me. Good for me. We're going to Revel. And we're going to try and draw, I guess, a Swamp. Or we could Lackey News. Let's see this, actually. Replace it. Add record of a screen. Original, I'm working on that. I am working on that. I'm working with Untap. I'm trying to get them to make a cool little widget. For now, it is what it is. It's not a thing I can do right this second. But I am currently 4-1, 5-1, something like that. I don't even know. I need it for me, too, obviously. Pop or resub. Thanks so much, Mother, for 2 months support. Mother, you're great. 5-1? 5-1 sounds great. It is past my bedtime, folks, so I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Antagonize. So they're Jundin. They do have this waterfront district here. This is only our second draft. Our first draft we were Jund. This draft we're straight Demir. They play a big honkin' chonker, but I draw my second black source, which is nice. So we could Revel end Contender here, or we could play end step Evelyn, just like start doing that thing. We're gonna Evelyn because I want to hold it for this too. So let's play land. Let's get in the air for 2. And unblockable for 1. So go. If they make any attack with these, we're snap blocking. Not here actually, but here for sure. Because I want them to use whatever tricks they have, so I can end step resolve my Evelyn, and then untap with it. Untap with it, which is very important. It's very important. My drink. Cheers, folks. You're all great. I love you all. Alright. I guess I can't block either, man. Sure, whatever. Fine. You're right. Menace. Cards have text. You got me. You got me. Take 7. Whatever. Back to 20. Who cares? Who cares? Back to 20. They're at 13. And they got what? What's the follow-up here? A big score. Discard a land. Draw 2. 2 treasures. Theater. So we'll see if it sticks or not. So far, I've been pretty fortunate that we've cast this card end step. It hasn't been murdered once. This might be it, though. If they don't murder, I have another vampire in my hand, too. So this is, like, really, really good for us.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Oh, my God, it lived. And not only that, we actually hit a vampire off of it. We're chaining. We're chaining, thanks to Evelyn. Whenever you play a vampire, exiles top 2 cards, you can cast them. Not this turn. We hit a Dig at the Body and a Maestros Initiate. And now we're going to play another spell. It's going to be a Revel Ruiner. And we're going to Connive twice. We're actually, like, decking is a concern here for sure. Let's go to Swamp. 12 cards, 11 cards. Jesus. All right. I'm just gonna play this now. Trigger my Evelyn. That's funny. I don't want to connive. We exiled my lackey and their body dropper. So sure, we get it for 3. We have 4 copies of the Tappy card. This thing, Roosted Up Nuisance, in our deck. We've got 2 left in 10 cards. So that'd be sweet. Slack, you're a sub now. Ginch says, hey there. Got back into Magic since New Phyrexia. I'm loving every bit of it. Grinding up the plat from bronze a couple days. Sweet. Ginchy, welcome back, my friend. Happy to have you. No, I think that playing 4 to 5 cards is reasonable. Again, in Theros Limited, which is somewhat recent, it was definitely correct in some like of the green-black graveyard decks to play more than 40 cards. Because of this, where you like hit a spot where you just like can't play your cards anymore with each deck. So it's a real cost, but I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Lackey, Body Dropper, Maestros Initiate. Yeah. The Tappy card is just so good. So it's funny that he does draw cards, so like he could deck us in theory, but oh my god.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That was bad. That was bad. I don't know if we can win anymore. That card is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, that's a really, really good. That's the kind of card that, like, it's not only ridiculous, but it plays in a way that makes it like we just now are kind of out of cards. Yeah. Okay. They're at 11. We got some work to do. I'm not gonna lie. Draw Girder Goons. Okay. I guess we're gonna attack. We have 7 cards left. I guess I'm gonna just play this. Alright. We get some work to do. God, it's such a good card. Just such a good card. It's the Wrath effects tend to not be like that good in limited because they are typically pretty easy to play around if you're a skilled player, and they just don't really like, they're just really obvious at a lot of times. This one is the exact opposite. This one is just unbelievably good. It's basically terminate and 3 damage to everything but one of your creatures. So really, really good. Really, really good. Crack the district. That's a good sign. I mean, our Girder Goons here. We have another tapper thing too. We're at 10 also, which is kind of crappy, but they're in for 4. Now we're at 6. We need to draw a tappy thing like now, I think. Like this turn, probably tap this thing again. Maybe blitz and attack for a bunch. Play land tapped. Oh. Okay. Well, that was it. That was the sequence we were looking for. Yeah. We only have 6 cards left though, so we're really, really pushing it here. I'm gonna cast this first. And we're going to tap the Masked Bandits. Keep that tap down. We draw Murder. That's pretty good too. We're gonna blitz this. Shredder goes off. And ship this. Thanks, Flex. Don't want to discard Murder here, so it's only for this. Draw. I'm bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to cast that first. I should have casualed the thing. Sigil. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up. I just screwed up. I wanted to see what I was drawing, but like obviously I should just do it after combat. So totally correct. Totally correct. They're at 3. This is a So in theory, we'd have an extra card, and they would tap this. I can connive. I have 2 spells, so I have a rough spell also. But right now, our deck is exactly Reservoir Quaken, land. So
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
ooh, clench it up here. They're really tanking here. Oh, it's so good for us. They cracked the district. Great. This card does not target players, unfortunately. So, Fooey says he's been some touch bronze and silver matches. Again, a lot of players don't play for a while. A new set comes out, they start playing again. So this opponent could have been like a Mythic player from, you know, who hasn't played in 2 months or 3 months or whatever, you know? So, here comes the patrol. Pump it up. They have 3 mana left. I think. Light him up. Okay. That's it. That's it. We're good. As long as we... I'm sorry. It's a flip. It's actually a flip. So, if our top... We have 2 cards in our deck. One of them is Reservoir Kraken, and one of them is a land. If we connive into the Kraken, we win. If we don't necessarily lose, but it's gives them a chance to win also. We're at 4. We go up to 5, and they have 4 power in play. So let's just do it. Here we go, folks. The flip for the win. I have District also, it's true. But I can't pop that and cast second spell. So yeah.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
Oh, we beat the rare. We beat the rare.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
To be fair, be nice, Crimson, be nice. To be fair, they had to kill us next turn or stop this, or they lost to it next turn anyway. But, oh man, whew. Final boss time. Playing for 7-0.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
This is a dope hand. I love this hand. This is an aggro hand. We're on the play here too. And they mulliganed? Oh my god. Triple 1-drop rooftop nuisance. I think I might have found my favorite deck in the format in draft number 2 here. I think I might have found it already. Honestly, is that crazy? Is that crazy?
We have technology.
This is great. This is great. Mountain. Oh no. Really? Sure. I'll pay a light just to, like, assert dominance, but whatever. Here. Here's another one. And another one. Let's go. Okay, land go. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Attack. Pump it. Bop it. Take 3. Initiate with nuisance in play. This is great. Walnuts for 1. How can we lose? How can we lose? I just want to know. Just want to know. What's up, Zach? This is my second draft ever in life. So our first draft we were Jund. Great. Great. Our second draft, we're Demir. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Bronze Mythic show where I drop my account for Bronze Mythic. Episode 2 right here, right now. You're watching it. Alright, you're watching it. Attack. Ship it. Your turn. Contender catches for 2? I mean, sure. Glittermonger? You wish to glitter your mongers? Snooping Newsy. Interesting. So we could just, like, let's see what we have a 1 in the graveyard. We have a 1 and a 3. The question is, do we want to kick this or not? Even though we have, we only have one thing in play, obviously. Mill 2 lands. Do we just cast it? Or do we kick it to draw an extra card with the lackey? Very interesting spot. So we kind of want this in the graveyard anyway. Very interesting. And drawing 2 cards is obviously great too. I'm gonna ship it. I'm just gonna kick it. It does attack for 1 less point of damage though. I'm gonna cast it. Alright, sure. Whatever. Cast it, draw a card, sigil, perfect. Now I feel great with my choice. Boom, boom, go. Now I have more fodder for sigil. I got initiate. Life is good. Life is good. This is the hand that I wanted for everything. Like, when this deck was laid out, this is what I saw in my mind. And what I was saying before, like, if we didn't have the rares, we'd have more cards like this. I think our games would look more like this. Again, not that it would necessarily be better, but I'll make a token. Make a token. Just do it. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We draw Revel Ruiner. We have 1, 3, 0. I want a sigil. I want to kill 2 things, and I want to cast Revel Ruiner. So we're gonna cast this first, I guess. So we see what's up. Revel Ruiner. Alright, discard land. Cast sigil. We're gonna go 1 here. Sack the lackey. We're gonna go 1 here. A little fire ice action. My boomer's at. One of those fire ice. And in for a chunk. Boom, boom. Look at the wombo combo here, too. You pay life, and then you gain life. You get it? It's like cyclical. It's really like... Trying, folks. Didn't like fire ice, you fork bolt? Sure. Time is a circle. Light up. Strangle. I mean, we also have the Maestros in the graveyard too. I actually like love this card. I love this design. Glittermonger number 2. All right, they're D'ing up here a little bit. How about we just draw another tappy thing? Tappy thing? Snoops. Snoop. Snoop, snoop, snoop. They're at 7. Shit. I think they've stemmed the bleeding for the moment here, unfortunately. Alright. Cast Snoop. Cast Snoop. Mill over. Oh, no. That's the card we wanted to draw. Luckily, I have 2 more of them, so... just lackey. Say go. Our board's great. We have this thing to draw cards also. Just say go. Whatever. They have menace. Like, we could, like, jam here. They, like, eat this thing. We deal 5 and gain 2. I'm sorry. They don't block this. So I would deal 4 and lose the Revel Ruiner. I don't think I want to do that. We could have, like, just done it, but I don't know. So we swing out there. They double block this. We get it for 4. Now they're at 3. And then I have the fish in play. Maybe I should have attacked, actually. Maybe trading Revel Ruiner for 4 damage is worth it. 4 damage and 2 life. Not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. Obviously, fish pecks away. We have card draw and stuff, too, so... Ooh. Oh, my God. So, Dusk Mangler, discarding Sizzling Soloist. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, discards a card, and loses 4 life. I mean, like, okay, I had no cards in hand. So we'll sacrifice the cut through. I mean, right now we have what? We have 3, 1, 0. I could sack the 4 to be closer to this being on, but like at the same time, like it's kind of whatever. This card's obviously worse. This is Menace. Yeah, I don't think we're like dying to turn this thing on, so. They have no cards in hand. And we're sleeping with the fishes. Ooh, let's go. Are they dead now? I don't know if they're dead or not, but tap this thing, make a fish, attack with everything. They double block here, take 5. Yeah, this is just a slam jam. You ready, folks? Are you ready? Who's ready? Oh. There we go. Moving on up. Keep going. That's it. That's 7 wins, right? We did it. That's 7 wins. Oh my god. Victory. We are the champions. Alright. Easy game. Easy game. Salundi Vision. And bam. 7 wins. Demir's 7-1. Love to see it. Let's take a look over at untap.gg and take a look at how this all went down. Alright? How this all went down. Take a look. What do we got? We got it up here. Where's the screen? I gotta change screens. Draft number 2, 7 wins. This deck was sweet. I like this deck a lot. Obviously, we had some rares, but again, I know we had 3 good rares. We had 2 Evelyns and Kraken. They were all very, very good. In a world where we don't have those, imagine we have 2 more lackeys and a 5th Snoop. I think the deck's still really, really good. This deck was great. This deck was really, really cool. Would have loved Second Initiate. Would have loved another kill spell, obviously. Rebel Runner was only like okay. Goons was great. Snoops was great. Shredder was great. Yeah, deck just felt good. Deck just felt good. I love it. I love to see it. Episode 2 in the books. Folks on stream, don't go nowhere, but YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.